Little cat eyes. Okay.
You go first.
All right. I come to Judson, I guess, for a few reasons. The first is probably just the set time to be away from the everyday and to be in a different environment and be surrounded by my temptation is to stay like-minded people. I think the reality is it's a really diverse group of people here at Judson, and that's what I appreciate. So especially when we were younger and we first were coming, there was a lot of topics being discussed that were new and weren't discussed in church when I grew up. And as a result, it was an opportunity to slowly evaluate and consider new perspectives that I hadn't had. And I still feel that today. One of the things that always drew me in was the liturgy, just to hear people's life experiences, right? So I think really, to sum it up, it's the appreciation and diversity that you get in an environment like Judson that you really don't get in many other places.
I agree with everything you said. No, my name's Laura, and I originally first came to Judson just as a place to practice spirituality and to have a safe place to speak my truth. And along with everything that Jeff has already said, and in the subsequent years, then it's kind of changed and evolved. I know after the kids were born, it was just a place for rest. After a long week as a stay-at-home mother, that I felt like it was the only time that I had for myself. And in the last several years, it's been kind of a place where I continue to learn new things. It's a place where I learned about racial covenants and redlining, LGBTQ youth, composting, all these things that I think to myself, where else would I have learned some of those things? And I might have been able to learn them someplace else. And I might have taken the time to learn something else, but I wouldn't have been able to do it within a community. And to hear other people's voices. And so those are the reasons why I come to Judson in the first place, and why we continue to support Judson. And I think also one of the things that I think is that when you're supporting Judson, you don't necessarily know what the rewards are going to be on down the line. So you're not necessarily giving to yourself, you're giving to future generations, or the people in the next 5 years, 10 years that are going to be here and find this place and love it as much as we do. So that's all.